Alright guys, so welcome back to the week of 35th. We are in the almost the end of the trading weeks for the August month. Alright, so guys, today is Monday, 24th of August. So we have another one more week to go, and of course we for the XSocio Markets trading contest on the XWAR is will be end on the 5th of September, right? So we have another, I think, 1 or 2 weeks to go for the trading contest. So guys, we have the US dollar currency index on the main screen. All right, so let's start a bit of news on the fundamental news. So the market moods remain upbeat as efforts to reach a coronavirus vaccines and a cure are in full gear. So we have almost 23 millions of coronavirus cases around the world, right? And of course, a rapprochement in Sino-American relations and come after the Fed minutes. So investors are eyeing the Republican conventions and Powell speech later this week, especially on the Thursday, and we have the Jackson Hole Symposium starting on the Thursday in US, and it will be end on the, I think, Friday or Saturday in Malaysia, right? In in the Asia sessions. So fighting coronavirus. So US President Donald Trump has said he will authorize emergency usage of the COVID-19 plasma treatment that has already been in use with around 50 patients. So China has also allowed for the extraordinary utilizations of the coronavirus vaccine. So the University of Oxford immunizations project is considered the most advanced one and may also receive a boost from the US administrations. The report has undermined markets. So despite the heightened rhetoric, the US reportedly allowed American company to work with WeChat. So we saw the Tencent stock market flying today. So one of the China leading application earlier, Trump said we do not have to do business with China. So the US dollar is stabilizing. All right, we saw the boost on last Friday. So amid a better market mood last week, so Greenback benefited after the Federal Reserve meeting minutes showed reluctant to introduce yield curve control or add any imminent stimulus. So Jerome Powell, chairman of the Federal Reserve, is due to deliver a closely watched speech on Thursday in Jackson Hole. Alright guys, so what else? Okay, so let's have a look at the US currency index. So currently the price is trading on the 93, around 93 barrier. So we are looking at a pullback around median lines, and price is still inside the pitchfork channel, so we are looking price to hit towards the upper line resistance key to test the previous key resistance level. All right, so this is the next resistance level. So however, the price is consolidating, and of course on the long term we are looking at the strong bearish trend. So break above the upper lines, right, towards the upper lines might indicates a change of trend toward bullish from bearish. And anyhow, we are still looking at the consolidation, right, this consolidation and sidelines trading. And let's have a look at the weekly chart, right? So of course the weekly chart are pointing lower towards the median lines, right, on the 3.618 Fibo retracement on the weekly chart. And of course, anyhow, we are looking at a drops towards this level. But for the 4 hours, might show the consolidations between resistance and the upper lines, right? Resistance on the upper line and the support on the lower line. So this is the two high probability. All right, the price will retest. Okay, so right, so let's hit for the spot gold. Let's have a look at this spot gold. What do we have on the spot gold? It's quite interesting. Of course, with the US dollar strength, significant drops on the spot gold last week. Of course, is a strength from pullback from the multi-month low could be considered as major reason for the weakness in the spot gold. Vaccine hopes and equity gains exert downside pressure. So drops below 1,950 on the early Monday Asian sessions, right? So it's a second consecutive weekly loss. So technically we are looking price to head lower towards the previous support, right? So yep, this might be a price to retest towards the lower lines, key levels support, right? Of course, on the weekly charts we are looking at price pointing on the upper side. Of course, strong bullish trend. So yep, but anyhow it's still inside the channel. So a drop below the key level support on the weekly might indicates a drop towards further towards the median line support, right? So this is for the spot gold. Okay, so let's head to the major pair on the currency. We will start on the US dollar, sorry, on the euro US dollar, right? So yeah, on the euro, so the euro US dollar is struggling around 1.18, as the common currency is also struggling with downbeat purchasing managers indexes for August and a resurgence of COVID-19 in Europe. Right, so based on our technical, yep, we are still looking on the range trading, especially on the higher time frame, on the longer time frame, right? So this is the key level resistance, and of course the key level support is around this level. So we are looking of high probability of price risk falling to key support level at falling price level to at the support level 1.165, right, on the lower line area. So of course yeah, we are still looking at the sideways on the sidelines. Yep, and let's hit for the weekly chart. Yep, clearly weekly chart is pointing upper, right? Of course, anyhow the price are able to drop, right, to retest on the previous support level before pushing up towards the median lines resistance level, right? So on the next analysis we will be looking at the pound US dollar. So pound is trading around 1.31, stable as market awaits development on the furlough scheme, and another round of Brexit talk is waiting on the pound. So of course, by based on our technical level, price is currently retesting on the EMA 200, right? Yeah, this is the resistance level, and anyhow let's hit to anyhow it's high probability price to go for the upper on the upper line resistance key level, right? So for this week on the 4 hours chart, we are still looking on range trading, right, between the key level resistance on the upper sides, and then of course another reversal last week, and price is currently trading hovering around median lines. So with the current US dollar strength, could pull the pair down into downwards trend towards the lower line key level support at 1.29 area with a break below medians, right? A break below median would strengthen the bearish trend supported the RSI currently in the negative territory, right? So we might see a hovering around this area, right, before it drops towards the key level support, right? So let's head for the next analysis on the Aussie dollar. So on the Aussie dollar, yep, most of our view on the market situations is correlates between the major pair versus the US dollar strength. So which affect the pound, the cable, euro, and Aussie. pointing the downwards pitchfork channel. Yeah, we are, if you're aware that our channel is towards the downtrend. Alright, of course, a break below the median lines could mark the pair slide backs towards the key level support at 0.708 on the lower line. And of course, the long-term trend is still looking pretty much at sidelines at the moment. Right, so guys, yeah, we are looking at sidelines trading for maybe until end of this month. Okay, guys. So let's head for the next analysis on the US dollar, Japanese yen. So the pair rebound from 105 support, and we are looking at the sidelines, right? Yeah, still on the sidelines on the long-term weekly chart and the 4-hourly charts on the uptrend pitchfork channel. So the resistance will be at 106.50 on the median. Previous level was on the August 3rd, right? So yeah, you might see if a break above the channel could bring the price towards the upper line and towards the median line first, and of course towards the upper line, right? So currently on the current situation, price is retesting on the resistance and of course towards the support level. So we might see a price hovering around this channel and before breaking above towards the median line, or falling back to the previous low, right? So this is for the US dollar Japan. For the weekly chart, of course, we are pointing the price to go further lower. Yep, so I think we have the analysis on the different chart. Yeah, anyhow, we are looking at the US dollar Japanese yen to go further lower towards the previous low, right? So this is for the US dollar Japan. So let's head for the next analysis on the US dollar Canadian dollar, right? Yes, so for the US dollar loonie, yeah, we are pretty much looking at fall towards the 3.82 support, key level support. But anyhow, price is currently retesting on the EMA 200. Alright, so let's head for the 4 hours chart for this week. So what we might trade for this week on the US dollar Canadian dollar. So of course, the recent recovered from the upside sloping trend lines stretched from the August 19. Buyers are targeting the 1.32500 key level resistance, right? This is the key resistance upper line on the US dollar recovery. So technically, price would need to rebound on the key level support, right? So the key level supports to make a move towards the medians, right? Then the target level, key resistance level on the upper lines, right? So of course, yep, a break below the lower lines could bring the pair further lower, right? As we saw on the weekly chart. So for the next analysis, we are looking at the crude oil, WTI crude oil. Yep. So with the US dollar strength and the coronavirus fears could be cited as negative, storm marching towards the Gulf of Mexico are the latest positive for the black gold. So technically, we are looking at sideline range trading after declining from the top $43 per barrel and currently trading around 42.5. Key level support will be hit lowest at 41.5 per barrel on the lower line. So we are looking at sidelines. So still there's no directions for the crude oil, but anyhow we are targeting on the towards the downtrend channel, and yep, this is the key level resistance towards the key level support, right? So we have the price is still inside the channel. Alright guys, so we are looking at the next analysis on the Bitcoin US dollar. So for the Bitcoin, Bitcoin consolidate, making recovery after hitting low at 11,300 during the weekend sessions. So, and currently trading at 11,800, bouncing off the Fibo channel support. So of course, technically Bitcoin is trading on range, but highly towards the bullish trend after a break. Alright, so a break inside the pitchfork channel. So the key resistance level is still high on 12,500, and a break above median will bring Bitcoins towards 13,000. Right, guys. So a break above 13 median lines will bring a new level to 13,000. Right, guys. So it's very interesting on Bitcoins. Okay, and how we are still long on the Bitcoins and still on a strong bullish trend. Okay, guys. So the next analysis will be the S&P 500. Yeah, this is the weekly, the 4-hourly chart. Of course, the we have the global stock market hits all-time high. So the global stock market capitalizations, the amount of money required to buy every single share listed on the stock exchange across the globe at the current market price, reached an all-time high of 89.7 trillion last week. So that number is equal to 101.5% of the global gross domestic products, according to analysts at Goldman Sachs. Investors cannot afford to wait for the resolution to a problem, right? Of course, the coronavirus that they will know will be resolved with a vaccine or treatment. So on the technical level, we are looking at price moving steadily on the uptrend channel, right? And of course, the S&P 500 rise steadily with expectation of the further stimulus from the governments and the central banks. So trend is pushing higher, pointing towards the upper line channel. And let's head towards the weekly charts. Yep, it's very interesting, especially on the weekly. Yep, we are looking at price to move further towards upper on, I think, on 3,500, right, level, to test, to break above the previous high. So I think the current price is already making the all-time high, right, guys? And I think we already provide you the analysis, 10 analysis for the weekly. So just head to our XSocio Market websites, right, on the blogs. XSocio Markets. Let's do bookmarks. Yeah, we can get all our analysis on our blogs on the main websites. Okay, just go to our blog, and we already posted the weekly analysis for this week, right? So happy trading, guys. So if you have any questions, just head over to our live chats, right? And if you have any question on the analysis, you can direct to me. I'm Shah Mohammad, market analyst for XSocio Market. And I think we have the Telegram channel on the XSocio, right? telegram.me/XSocio, right? So yep, as usual, I'll see you guys on tomorrow. So I'll provide you the intraday analysis. So I think that's all for today, right? So thank you so much for watching the analysis, and happy trading, guys. See ya. Bye.